welcome to the CE Tool Den. On today's video, we're going to be reviewing and testing the Craftsman RP brushless oscillating tool. And I've had this for a while. This is actually one of my top two favorite tools. Impact drivers and multi-tools are absolutely my number one tool. Two tools that I have that just are my favorites, especially because this can do different things, and it saved my butt on a few occasions. So these kinds of tools are fantastic, and we're going to put these to the test. I'm also going to give you my thoughts on these tools, because I've had this one for a while and used it, and among others. So we're going to get to the testing, and I'll let you know more about this Craftsman RP. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, now on this Craftsman RP, the model number is going to be CMC E500. It has a variable speed trigger, so no dial. So you just have to squeeze the trigger for your speeds, and then it's got a locking trigger. So right now it's locked. But you can also lock it while it's squeezed. So you can have it on full bore while you're cutting, and you don't have to worry about the trigger, squeezing the trigger. Well, you can concentrate more on your piece that you're cutting or sanding. It's got 19,000 OPMs, which stat-wise is very good. And it cuts at a 3.2 angle degree. So this is a pretty powerful unit, and like a lot of the Stanley Black & Decker multi-tools, they have this outstanding mechanism here to install the blades. So you just squeeze and you just slip it in, and then there's your blade. This is a common theme among the Stanley Black & Decker multi-tools is DeWalt, Porter Cable, Craftsman. They all have this. I think if they have one, I'm pretty sure that that Black & Decker also has a multi-tool like this, but it's a brushed one. But it's really nice tool. The blade change is very fast. But it's for these open-ended blades. It does come with the adapter for the some blades have that closed in, so you would need the adapter, which it comes with, for that closed in type of blade. But it is compatible. You just have to use the adapter that it comes with. It comes with the sandpaper, the triangle ones, and the sandpaper head, and this is just as easy. This already has sandpaper on it, and it clicks right in, so it's very easy. This is probably the easiest, one of the easiest blade changes on these types of tools. The other brand that has a really fast one is the Bosch and the other brands that have the Starlock. But before Starlock came around, this was standard with this type of squeezing lever lock, and you just slide the blade in, and it just locks right in. The teeth grab into the holes. It's very nice. And it's very comfortable. I like the overmolding. It's got the LED lights right here in the front, so you can see what you're cutting. And let's take a look at it with the battery on. This is a 2 amp hour battery. So if you're cutting, the blade will sit a little bit lower than the battery, which is good, because so you got enough clearance if you're trying to cut something straight parallel to the tool, into the blade. So you have maybe about a 3/8 of an inch of clearance, which is good. Same thing with the sander, so it bumps out. So now we're going to try to test the tool out and see what it does, to show you guys how good these types of tools are. These types of tools are really great for like cutting under trim and door jambs and cutting metal. A lot of variety with these types of tools, like sanding and typically your average piece of wood if you need to. But let's see what it can do. Okay, on this first test we're going to be cutting just a little notch of the wood with this wider wood blade that they have. We're not going to test the blade itself, but we're going to test the tool itself. The measure of any tool, no matter how powerful or how weak it is also your blades. But this is just a standard bimetal blade, but what we want to see is like how comfortable it is, and how little the vibration is or not, and just get an overall feel, and I'll give you my thoughts. And let's get to it. Okay, that did a really good job cutting. I've used this blade. I've used already for a little bit, so it's not as sharp as it could be. That's why it was smoking. But very good. Minimal vibration. I like that. And if I'm wearing gloves, even better. You can see the workpiece being lit up by the LEDs. So very nice, very sharp tool. Okay, on this test, we're going to cut these screws, and we'll see how it works, and then we'll jump onto the nails. Nails are pretty, when it comes to cutting metal, screws are very tough to cut. Just make sure you always have a really good blade. Don't buy like cheap stuff. This is a blade that has a titanium. It's got a little bit of use on it, but we'll see how it works with this tool. But you definitely feels nice. So we're gonna put this. We're gonna lock the trigger while it's on, so I'm not concentrating on the speed. Well, that definitely took a while and it was smoking. This blade is kind of crappy for this, but it goes to show you that the tool doesn't quit. I was pushing into it, and it really did a good job. It maintained its power, and I didn't have to worry about, squeezing the trigger the whole time, because I had the trigger locked back. Although I should have probably been better off using a different blade, but we'll try this one with the better blade, with the carbide. I recommend carbide for these types of things. Okay, we're going to use a brand new Imperial blade, Extreme Carbide, and it has titanium coating on it as well. So these are one of my favorite blades to use with these types of tools. I've beat the hell out of these types of blades. So very good blades, and probably should cut faster. I'm going to do a time-lapse cut, because that cut did take a while, but it was kind of a crappy blade. So let's do it. Okay. Not much to say there, but this was fast. So it goes to show you how much of a difference the blade does work. I put the time lapse on it, but I probably shouldn't have, because this thing cut in seconds compared to this one with the crappy titanium coated blade. But this is bimetal, but it says multi-material on it. But buy Imperial stuff. These blades are excellent. Also the Diablo ones are very good. But alright, let's see what we can do without time lapse on the nails with this type of blade. Awesome. Awesome job. Okay, now we have the sanding pad on, and we're going to sand that burn spot off. This is 240 grit. Not ideal for this, but let's just see what it does. Nice and smooth. All the burn mark's starting to go. Vibration is so minimal. I really gotta say, this, I had the brushless, and I gave it to my dad. Sorry, the brushed, the regular one, and that was a very good multi-tool. But this one's just on another level. This is like fantastic. Nice job, Craftsman. This tool, multi-tool, is fantastic. And I've been running it with the 2 amp hour battery. I'm down to 2 bars. It was a full battery. Sorry, I didn't show you the battery earlier, but this is fantastic. That first screw that I cut really kind of was horrible. That blade was just not the right blade. Even though it said multi-material. Plus, the teeth are pretty worn down. So, my fault. But on the second try, with a new blade, a new Carbide Extreme titanium enhanced storm blade from Imperial, we cut it like in seconds. But overall, I gotta say, I recommend these tools. I do. These are fantastic tools. They will save your butts in a pinch if you mess up or you needed to do something quick. These are the types of tools that everybody needs in their arsenal. It's just so many. They've got blades for grouting, scraping. You can do a lot of things with these multi-tools. And like I said, multi-tools and impact drivers are like my favorite top 2 tools. I can't choose between the two, but I always bring a multi-tool with me to the job site, because this is, I mean, you can't get any better than that. Whoever invented the multi-tool is a genius. We're all better for it in the world for these tools. Fantastic. Can't get any better. You can get this for $99 at Lowe's right now. And if you like what you saw, like and subscribe to my channel. You guys have been great. You're all part of the wolf pack over here for the CE Tool Den. And we're going to have more videos. Hit me up on Instagram at CE Tool Den. And thanks to everybody. Thank you, Stanley Black & Decker and Craftsman, for making these wonderful tools. And hopefully we'll see more RP brushless tools coming out in the future. Alright, thanks a lot, and everybody have a good night.